What's up, y'all? I'm gonna try to make this quick. I don't wanna hold y'all for too long. I just had a thought. And first of all, how are y'all? Let me know how y'all are doing in the comments. Hopefully everybody's day is going well. Hopefully life is treating y'all well. I'm trying out this little microphone thing I got, so hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better. Also, hopefully it doesn't cut out. I think I've used this maybe one time, but yeah, I'm gonna see how this works. But let me know how you guys are doing. I really hope that everybody's doing okay. I hope that life is really treating you guys well. I hope that everything that y'all want in life is happening for you. I made a video the other day, and I kind of wanted to like piggyback off of that really quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, so they say at church, but they always end up holding them for too long. I don't wanna hold y'all for too long, but I just had a thought from the other day, and today I wanted to piggyback off of it just a little bit, because I feel like it's kind of important for my own development that I, number one, get my thoughts out, and I have to put them somewhere. I gotta put them somewhere. I can't just keep them up top in the old thinker. But the other day I had made a video talking about how we all have a need to control, me specifically, but in general, we all have a need to control things within our life, which isn't a bad thing. If we have a life, we have to be the ones to live it. There's nothing wrong with being the ones to control it, because why would we want to control our own life? Because if we aren't controlling it, then who is? Who are we trusting to do for us, make the decisions for us the way we would want these decisions to be made? I wouldn't trust everybody. I'm just gonna put it just like that. I don't trust everybody to make decisions for my life. And because I don't trust everybody to make decisions for my life, there are certain things that I have to do to make sure that I can go about my daily life in a good, positive way, basically. So basically what I was saying was, yeah, we have a need to control everything, but sometimes things are just going to be out of our hands. Let's take, for instance, places that we work. Now, if you are job searching, one thing that you have control over is getting prepared for that job. So if you want to be a mechanic, you got to go to mechanic school. You have to get, I guess, good, I don't know how it works, but I guess get good grades, pass tests, pass the exams, and then, start searching for a job. That's the easy part. The hard part is actually finding somebody that's going to hire you, because now your ability to be hired is in somebody else's hands, which means that control is out of your hands. Unless you start your own mechanic practice, or how your own job, your own business or whatever. I don't know how that works, because I think you may have to be under somebody. I actually don't know. I know doctors, they have to be under somebody. You have to have certain requirements. You can't just pass the bar or whatever and it'd be like, oh well, I'm gonna start my practice. You need to be on the job for a little bit before you start your own thing, in my opinion. But there are certain things that you shouldn't have to do that. Now, with the control factor, you can say, well, I'm going to put in 10 applications and obviously somebody's going to hire me. I have the credentials. I've done XYZ. I've done the work. I don't see why somebody wouldn't hire me. On the other hand, somebody does not have to hire you. Nobody has to hire you. They can look at your qualifications and say, you know what? But still, but still. They don't have to do anything. So at that point, it's out of your hands. It's out of your control. So with that being out of your control, and you searching, the other part of things being out of your control is, in the meantime, you got to do something. A lot of times when things become out of our control and we're in like limbo, we're in the waiting process, trying to figure it out, Where can I go? What can I do? Who can I talk to? What more do I need to do? Okay, in the meantime, do something. If you're still trying to get hired, still read, still study, find different ways to work on your craft. If you are, I'm an artist. If you're an artist and you're looking to get a teaching position, in the meantime, if you're trying to find a job, still create, still do projects, still help, if you can find free work to do, it's always something that you can be doing. If you want to open up a plant nursery and you have a couple of plants, you started seeding these plants or whatever, I don't know what it's called, but like start little baby plants. In the meantime of them growing, read up before you even get to any problems. If later you might notice like the plants are starting to droop, or they're starting to die, or the leaves are turning brown or turning yellow. Figure out why that is. That way you can get on top of the hopefully it doesn't happen, but the problems that can arise. It's just like, and this is me right now, so if I'm talking to y'all, I'm either going through it, I done been through it, or I will go through it. So right now I'm kind of going through it, so that's why. But right now I feel like I'm in a very limbo-y kind of space. I don't know if anybody else feels that too, when you're just kind of like, just in waiting, just waiting, just in a waiting room of trying to make changes. That's where I'm at. It's a process, definitely a process. Some things that I'm trying to get done, and the control I'm trying to let go of is making it happen within this amount of space, because I don't know if it's going to take this much time or that much or that much or that much. You can't even see my hands no more. That's how long it might take. Or that much. It could take some time. So in the meantime, I need to be doing something else. So with that being said, I have a list, or I'm going to be making a list of some things that I broke my pen. Anyway, making a list of make my way downtown. Making a list of things that I could be doing in the meantime to keep my brain busy, keep myself busy. That way I don't start wilding out. Because me personally, once I wait too long on something, I just like, forget it. Forget it. And then all of a sudden, that thing is approaching, and now I'm so far left that I have to kind of start over to get back right. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. But when you go too far to the left lane and you really need to be in the right lane, now you gotta hurry up and kind of jump, and you might miss that exit. That's where I'm at. Where I've been before. And I've missed that exit a couple of times, and now I'm just missing exits. Just exit after exit after exit after exit. Just missing all exits. And all I had to do was just stay close. Stay in the pocket. Stay right. You can't even see my hands. Stay right here in the pocket. But no, went too far. Too far. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If don't go off too far. Once you feel yourself going off too far, stick to the plan. I'm going to wrap it up like that. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan and stay in pocket. Don't get too far out of pocket, because once you do, also I'm trying not to cuss, so I'm working on that. So y'all heard how I was about to cuss, but I'm trying not to. And I thought about something. What I could do is, you know how like some people, they're like, put money in a square jar. I've tried that and I've maxed out. Like I will be poor. I will be poor putting money in a square jar by the end of the day. But I'm working on it. So instead of putting money in a square jar, I'm gonna reward myself. Because now I feel like it's a burden. Like, oh my God, I just said it again. But now it's more just like, you know what? I didn't say it. Now I got a reason to like reward myself. Now it's a reason for it. So there we go. I'm gonna reward myself I'm gonna try not to max out past 10 words a day. Those are all the 4-letter words. 1, 2, yeah, F word, D word. Well, that word is 5, but I don't know. I'm gonna give myself 10. I'm gonna keep it at a minimum. It's just a better habit to have. Like somebody told me about myself the other day. I'm like, I'm a cusser. I was just like, I'm just a cusser. Deep down inside, I'm just like, I'm a cusser. That's what I do. But they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong. I ain't gonna say they were completely right, but they're not wrong. So there's that. But I'm working on doing better. So I already maxed out for the morning. So we're just gonna say forget that. Tomorrow, well, I can still do this afternoon. Afternoon is an hour away. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on that. That's one thing I need to work on. I'm gonna write that down. Number one, not swearing. Okay. Number 2, some of these gonna be like do not do, and some of these are gonna be my to-do list. But you know, I don't need to share that with y'all. Hold on. All right, so far I made a list of 8, and number 1, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a little tough. All of them are definitely achievable, and that's the thing. Everything on here is achievable, and they're realistic. That's another thing. They're realistic. Actually, let me put a asterisk by this one, because I need to put no more than 10. I can't spell. Wow. 10 words per day. Besides that, everything else is pretty achievable. I just gotta like space out my time, and you know, and I gotta get my mind right. But I'm gonna put that a different way. So I'm going to say, what am I gonna say? I need to change my thought patterns. And get my mind right. Oh, I need a morning routine. And a bedtime. Yeah, this is attainable. All right, good talk, guys. Good talk. All right, so yeah, that's my list. I would advise y'all make a list too and stick to it. That's the other thing. Stick to it. I need to rewrite this though, but that's all I really want to say to y'all. I just followed up. Stay in pocket. Stay busy. In the meantime, in between time, find you something to do. You know how like when you at work and they be like, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Me, I was finding stuff. Like, I'm not, you ain't got to tell me that. Like, I'm gonna find something. Don't forget the cleaning. It's already done. Like, it was already done. So now I ain't got nothing to do. Which now I'm gonna find me something to do. So if I gotta, never mind, I ain't gonna go there. Anyway, yeah, in the meantime, we gonna find something to do. And by golly, I was about to cut. See. There we go. By golly, we gonna find some things to do. We got plenty to do. You know, it's always something to do. Y'all know me. If you know me, you know. So yeah, I don't want to take up y'all time. I hope y'all have a splendid weekend. By the time I put this up, it'll be, well, today is Friday. Okay, great. So in the meantime, in between time, I am going to work on this. I'm also going to put this video up so you guys can watch it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I really would like to know what y'all's thoughts are on what it is that you feel like you could be doing in the meantime, in between time. And what are some things that y'all are working on? Like, is there anything that I can help y'all out with? Like, I don't know a lot of y'all. But if I can help y'all with any way, if you need some information on something, if you got a problem, feel free to let me know. You know, drop a line. Message me, I guess. I don't even know how to use that yet, but at least drop a comment and I'll get back to y'all as soon as I can. Yeah, y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all. Bye.